bag. I'll take this. I just like to thin them out because they're nice and thick. First attempt at fire. It doesn't always happen with the first attempt, folks. Peter's got this fancy barbecue lighter, so I'm going to use that if he doesn't mind. That's a rocket one, bud. That's freaking awesome. That is a Shelter in the Woods Delight 300. Right there. Get those wafers going.
They smell awesome.
They really do, eh? Isn't that nice? It's almost like a lavender.
It does. It makes it smell really
quite
good.
Nice.
So we got our wood chop there.
We got some split wood here. There's still got some wood here that I haven't split yet. This will actually burn off pretty quick. I'll probably end up having to fire the chainsaw, but we got that. I'm out of fuel, but I've got fuel with me. So what you do, come with a tool. So I just back these guys off, quarter turn, and then you've got your little adjustment. You pull it in. So you want a little bit of play, but you want to be able to, at the very center, you pull that out, and that that fin still stays in the groove. That's perfect. I'm the only one that runs a chainsaw that probably kept the tip on. I know that'll go eventually. But this little guy's been really good to us so far. We've come out here minus 20. It hasn't, it sits in the car. It sits in the car during all these cold temperatures. You bring it out here and prime it to 10 times, pull the choke, fire, it fires up. It fires up. So it always starts, no matter how cold I've had this thing so far. I've had no problem with firing it up. Pull the chair up a bit there. Right up all up in your business there.
This is our new shelter.
New shelter. New shelter. I found some cluster material. You can see how that just lights up, AP. Like that just... This stuff is just amazing. I like to keep a little extra. Sometimes the fire gets down, you can just crumble this stuff up into like dust because it's so dry. And it's fuel. It'll just light right up. Zero, minus one maybe. Here's where it starts. The tarp's up. I'm going to leave as much of this log exposed as I can. You know, it's just so nice to see the logs.
It is, actually. That looks good.
Like the appeal of a log home, I guess.
The storage area going to be there. And then over there. So there's the old shelter. That's game over for that one.
Yeah, once it thaws and stuff, we'll harvest what we can out of the tarps. Even the roof tarp that was holy, still be another outside layer. Yeah. We'll use it as insulation.
All right, let's take
Nothing will go to waste, folks.
Let's take a moment of silence for the old tarp.
Yeah.
All right, well, service well.
Nice. Thanks again. We appreciate your service. And we're gonna Tarp Content Remembrance Day every year.
It's pretty much game. Yeah, that's right.
You know,
February 2nd.
I mean, that was a big deal for us. We're just average. We're just campers.
It is.
So we're like professional campers.
Yeah.
Semi-professional wild campers.
Yeah.
And that took us into the winter threshold.
That's right.
I don't know what's bigger in the evolution of a camper than winter camping. There is nothing. That is a huge step.
So if you're just joining the videos, the evolution is the tree that you see in front fell, and that led to this.
That event has been very influential.
Has led to this.
You can see the branches, and you look and you see underneath. You can see all the branches we've cut off and we've used for either building materials or firewood.
Now we have
help us generate heat, cook meals.
New welding blanket up there. So
we sewed that in, and I can't believe there is. I'll tell you, Peter. You'll see in the video. There was one little part there that was iced up. I pulled the ice, and it looked like it was pulling the rope a bit. And I said, I'm just going to let it thaw. But overall, considering there was probably 300 or 400 pounds of snow and ice just in this section alone,
yeah. I
can't believe that didn't tear.
Yeah.
I just figured that was just.
So the new layout consists of no more shelter. No more gazebo frame. No more tree. No more tree. The main beams came from up here, from there, and that. Now they're sawing it way to the lake. There's going to be another shelter. There'll be a room there and a room back here. This will be the main structure, and this will just be the ridge line for that tree. No more tarp. That'll be our backyard. The main tree that came down, we've harvested that. And we got a pet squirrel and a pet mouse. I'm trying to saw the way to the lake. Show you quick. This will be the road to the lake eventually. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, tons of wood. Tons and tons of wood. Hardwood too.
That's right.
That's just one hand. Another handful of that.
It's our new shelter. A massive structure.
Keep all I can. More there for next step.
The main structure of the beams.
All you bushcrafters, and there's that piece of ice I was telling you was sitting in the bottom of that turn. Big, huge chunk of ice. That's the answer. That's what you need, folks. A chainsaw. Unbelievable. This stuff's closer. I'll reach for that. So you just want to take the whole blade and go through the whole thing. Peter's going to split some wood. He's new to this, so you got to start somewhere. No, that little chunk, that burns really nice, dude. You put that in its own little pile. Yeah, it's absolutely right through it. Boom, bud. Fuck yeah. Don't mind me. I'm proud. My buddy doesn't split wood. Peter's new at this. So this is exciting. Boom. And spin that thing sideways and split it again. Yeah, buddy. Nice. Little pieces, mate. Keep coming, taking off the big one, yeah. Nice. Peter is splitting wood. This is growth for Peter. I know it sounds silly. Not everyone knows how to use a hatchet or an axe, right? You just got to try it out sometimes. That wood there he's cutting is pretty punky. All right, Peter, here you go, bud. Why can't I use this? Boom, boom, boom. Staple some tarps to these logs. I want to put a couple tarps up here because I'd like to try to retain a little bit more heat. So these are 6mm. These are the optimum as far as what I would work with in furniture, wood, pine, and that sort of thing. So 6mm means that they're we'll put in some shallow this way. You can get 10s and they're way out there. Staples. Okay, so I'm loaded up with staples. I get that rope in there, and then I'm going to staple a couple tarps in here, and we're just going to try to retain a little bit more heat. I mean, we're only getting up to like 0 and 5 degrees in here. It feels warmer in here, but right about there is good for that. So this is going to boom, stapled. And I'll be able to staple right up to that corner. They're only 4x3, so they're not very big. And then I'll get another piece. What I do like about them is that they got the gray side. So I got the gray and the blue on the inside. Doesn't make it look so obvious. I just need one for here. I'll have to bring this wood down again. Right? Try to get the most of it again. And I'll staple all that. Boom, boom, boom. I'll go right down to the very bottom if I can't help it. There. I need another one in behind there, so they're going to have to be doubled up because they're very small tarps. But okay. I'll trap some heat in. Okay, let me see if I can get that outside corner over there.
That's why I don't like mustard. Ketchup, raw onions, dill pickles on anything, no tomatoes. Let us know in the comments below what you like on your chicken burger. Would you put mustard on your chicken burger or ketchup, dill pickles, raw onions, mushrooms?
We've had like onion, cheese, bacon, pickles. Remember that time we had bacon and pickles? Oh man. It was so good.
It was.
And I wouldn't normally order like a burger at the drive-thru with like extra pickles. But somehow when you're out in the woods and you got that, oh, it's just good. It's good.
Let us know in the comments how you like your chicken burger.
hole I've got dug here. Hardwood too. Nice. Well, this must be beef or something. Oh, these little, I mean, they cost like $1, right? Get 2 for $1 sometimes, 3 for $1. It's the best. Oh, it's nice and warm and hot. Like, take that in. Is that not comfort food out here or what? No, that didn't work for you?
I'll take another spoonful of that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's good.
You know what I mean?
And some flavor. And
just the warmth. You can feel it going all the way down your belly, right? So, let's grab. Did the other day is I left more water in it and had like a soup.
Right.
The broth was so good. Oh yeah. I feel like going all the way down to your belly. That's good.
That was good. That was good.
Don't underestimate the noodles. Mr. Noodles. That is comfort food, baby.
That's good.